What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing another hair product review. Yes, I know, but like I said, I think hair is really important to people and they should take it more seriously. And I just have access to a lot of hair products, so I'm going to review them all because I'm just trying to create more content, and I know people appreciate hair product reviews. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about today Big Sexy Frenzy. So I'm actually going to talk about some salon products. Actually, shout out to my stylist, Nikki. She actually works at Great Clips. I know it sounds real sketch, Great Clips and all, but actually Great Clips has a lot of really good stylists. I think the fault is on the customer because the customer doesn't really know. Most customers just don't really know what they want. They just say, I want it kind of a little bit off the top and short sides, and that's super generic. So for someone to give those type of directions and expect them to get like this awesome haircut, it just doesn't work like that. So if you go to like one of these, chains, franchises of hair cutting places like Great Clips, Sport Clips, whatever it may be, you got to be really specific. Like, I got to make sure that I get a 0 to that. You got to know the guard numbers. You got to know exactly how you want to get it cut. If you want a certain length on top, like 5-6 inches, faded to the top, you got to be super specific, and otherwise you won't get the haircut that you actually want. But they are all capable of doing it. They all went to school. They're all certified and everything. So just make sure that you take the time to actually understand the haircut that you want. You can't just show a picture. I know showing a picture does help, but you got to make sure you do a little bit more research on the specifics of the haircut. So with this, I'm going to actually talk about some of their salon products. She really hooked it up. She gave me some of their products that they use at their facility, and they have a whole collection of them. So they only gave me a few right now. I'm going to review them, see how they are, and then I'm going to go and get a couple more and kind of review more salon-based products, just because I know a lot of people have access to them, really easy access to them, and a lot of people are not really educated about the hair community and about all the products that are available. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna hop into this review. I know that rhymes every single time, and that just rhymed. That's really weird. But anyways, we're gonna get into this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did it wrong. 3, 2, 1. Alright, y'all, so when you first look at the packaging, okay, first of all, it's kind of broken right here. It is a test that I got from the Great Clips. So, I mean, don't like judge it on that. The plastic's kind of broken and everything. Just imagine this was brand new. So like overall, like the packaging's not too bad, but it does look like a mainstream product, It's just got a lot of wording on it and everything. It's made out of hard plastic, black top. And then where it gets really sketchy is the product is like this colored, I think it's like a blue. I don't know. I think it's blue. I'm pretty colorblind, so I'm blue-purple colorblind, so don't judge me. I think it's blue. I really think it's blue, but that's like a red flag automatically. Like, if your product's like colored like this, it's pretty sketchy, which means it's made out of probably some type of chemicals. And it makes sense because a salon product, they're gonna be chemically based because it's easier to make and mass produce. So just keep that in mind. This container, I just did a little bit of research before this. It's 1.8 ounce for $8 on Amazon, which if you think about it, if you doubled that, it's like around 16 bucks. And if you got 2 of these, that would be 3.6 ounces versus let's say Arcadian clay pomade, which has probably would compete just like with this, because this has 2 shine 8 hold, which is pretty much what a clay product is. Yeah, and that retails for around, I think, $15.95 or $16.95, and that's all organic raw ingredients. So just keep that in mind. I will keep a link for Arcadian below, and I still have a 10% discount. So if you guys are interested, you can definitely check that out. I really like their products, and it's not just because they did give me 10% code. I asked them to give me a 10% code so I can give it to you guys. I don't make anything off it. I just did it for you guys to get your hands on a better product. But I did blow dry my hair, and I did use this super skinny serum that I talked about in one of my other videos. I use this all the time for freestyle when I can. When I travel, I try to bring it with me, but sometimes I run out. But it really saves me time with getting my hair like the proper way that I want it, because it's got the silicone based, and when I blow dry, it cuts the time in like by half. And I have kind of like long hair for a guy. I know like other guys may have longer hair, but like for like a standard guy, I kind of have long hair, and it kind of takes me a long time to hair dry, and that's kind of the longest step in my process. So this really cuts down on my time and speeds up my routine to get my hair done. But I don't know. I think the ingredients are on here, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. No, there's not. Oh yeah, the ingredients are on the back. It's a petroleum based. So the first one is water. So, and then the second ingredient is petroleum, which makes me believe that this is not gonna wash out in just one wash. So just keep that in mind. So I'm guessing it's not water based, even though the first ingredient is water. The second ingredient is petroleum, so which is kind of like Vaseline or whatever it may be. And then there's a bunch of just different chemicals in here. Let's see. It does have parabens in it, which are not good for your hair. You probably if you did any research on hair, you know that parabens are a no-no. But yeah, that's how they preserve the product, and that's how it gets it to last longer. But you got to think about it. It is a salon product. It's a mainstream product, so you can't really expect much from that type of product. But this is what it looks like. I'm gonna scoop it out and see what happens. First thing I notice is it is not too hard to scoop out. It does give a little bit of resistance, but I mean, not significant. It's pretty easy to scoop out. So this is how much I'm gonna take. I'm gonna rub it into my hand, and it is kind of, it's not super hard to rub your hand. It does warm up. I don't know if I can rub it clear. I don't think it rubs clear, but it's like on my hand still. So I'm gonna start from the back, work my way front, and then kind of see how this works. Oh yeah, by the scent, it does smell like chemicals. It is chemically based, so it's not too bad. It smells like almost like a fruity scent, but it's like it's like a light fruity scent. But let's try this out. Goes through my hair pretty easily, which is nice, because I do have long hair, and I've had products that kind of tug on my hair, and that if it tugs on my hair, I'm out. I don't spend time. Like I said, don't really look at yourself when you do it. I know it sounds weird, but if you look at yourself, you'll mess it up. You just need to get the product everywhere in your hair, and then style after. All right, so I got it almost everywhere. I'm gonna start putting it back. I never really use a comb. I like the finger comb. It gives that a more natural look, you didn't really do your hair, but it's gives a lot more texture when you use your hands than versus a comb. So just keep that in mind too. Alright, I'm pretty much done. I'm not going to go too much into it, but that's kind of the final look. I'm going to bring the camera a little closer. So you can see it's got a lot of texture. It is a matte paste, so you can see using my hands, you can see how it creates all that texture. It is matte. At first I thought it looked a little shiny in the camera. I can't really tell, but I don't think it is shiny. I think my hair might be a little bit wet, but I think when it fully dries and everything, I did blow dry, but it did have a little bit of moisture in there. I always keep a little bit of moisture in there. It just makes the application of any product a lot easier. But when it dries fully, it gives a good worn-in look, and I really like that a lot. So yeah, I think I talked about everything. I'm gonna wrap everything up. My final thoughts. So I don't think I took a finger worth of it, probably my pointer finger nail worth, and I don't think I need any more, because if I use too much, I think it'll feel like a lot of product in my hair, and I don't like that. I think after this sits for 15 minutes, it'll get worn in and stuff. But overall, it's not too bad for a salon product. It does a job. I think when you're making the decision of getting a hair product, I think you should keep in mind what is it made out of. The scent is super key. I think was the first one I talked about ingredients. Well, I'm gonna say ingredients again. So ingredients are important. Price, and then yeah, I think that's everything. And then also, personally for me, I think the way the jar looks is another factor that I factor in. Like, I want a product that, you know, is not just performs well, it should look good too. Like, that means you only put 50% of the effort into creating the product. Like, the product is good, but like, you didn't spend time to actually think about how you're going to market the product. So I mean, this looks like a salon product. It's pretty cheap, it's plastic, whatever. It comes in 1.8 ounce for $8, which is not bad. But if you're comparing it to other products like Arcadian clay pomade, that's like $15.95 or $16.95. I gotta look again, but it's plus 10% off with my code that I put down in the description below. So when you think about it, like, it is almost a better deal to get Arcadian's clay pomade. I'm not just trying to plug it. I'm just like, when you compare it like down to the everything, it's like price. When you think of the price, it is more, but you're getting more worth. Like, you're getting 4 ounces versus a 3.6 ounce when you double this to make it $16 for 3.6 ounces versus $16.95 plus 10% off for a 4 ounce jar. So I mean, you got to think about that. The packaging is better on Arcadian, so it just looks better. All raw and natural and organic ingredients. The scoop out of the jar is better than this. It's just so soft, like a cream. It breaks down way easier and it goes into your hair better. It's got better texture. I think it has better hold. But like I said, like, this is a salon product. It's mass produced and everything, so you got to take that into consideration. Arcadian is a small home brew, so you gotta just, you know, weigh the options. If this is easier access to you, then I get it. But like, you should really take care of your hair. Like, there's a lot of ingredients in there that are not the best for your hair, and I don't want people to like premature like bald or have like hair fall out because, you know, they're using harsh chemicals in your hair. So like, I don't know, hair products are something that's easily often overlooked, but I don't know, take care of your hair and, you know, it'll last a much longer. So yeah, I think I covered everything for this product. I have a bunch of other products that I'm getting from the salon and stuff, so I'll go into more depth on those ones. I hope you guys really like this review. If you guys want to see more, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment below about any thoughts or questions you may have. I'll probably answer it. I'll most likely answer it. Just kidding, I probably will. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe. It means a lot. We're growing really fast. I know, like in the last week, got like 7 new subscribers. I know it sounds like so small, and then you look at like bigger like YouTube reviewers and stuff, and they got, you know, hundreds of thousands. But like when I get 1 new subscriber, I get so gassed. Like, it's so crazy. So I mean, I appreciate every single person. Like, this channel, the only reason why it's growing is because you guys. I'm just putting out content because I have this stuff, and I think people need to get honest reviews and educated about the products that are out there. And you know, hair is really important to take care of. It can really improve your style and everything. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna have more videos coming out. If you like the salon series and like about these more mainstream products, you know, give it a thumbs up for that. I'm gonna keep doing those. I think it's I have easy access to them, and I think a lot of people know the products more. And yeah, they just need to get a little bit more educated on them. So thank you guys again. Appreciate it. Love y'all. Peace.